Hi my lovies, I am still following the fairy trail and I'm on clue 7 and I've a lot to think about today. Did our ancestors discover more and did belief help them do that? Because every flower seems to lead me to a story and every story leads me to another mystery and every mystery leads me to another clue. The more I follow the fairy trail, the more I wonder if we've been asking the wrong question. People often say our ancestors simply believed in magic, but what if that's only part of the story? What if their belief didn't stop them exploring the world? What if it inspired them to explore it even further? Imagine believing the world itself was alive, that rivers mattered, the ancient trees deserved respect, that certain hills were sacred and that nature wasn't separate from you, that we were all one, like nature belonged to us, we were all together. Wouldn't you spend more time watching it and listening to it and learning from it? Our ancestors, they didn't have laboratories. Their laboratory was the living world and they watched the stars for generations. They followed the movements of the sun and the moon and they learned which plants healed. They listened to birds. They understood the seasons. They built monuments that still capture the sunrise thousands of years later. And they created stone chambers where sound behaves in extraordinary ways. Like, was that all coincidence? Or were they simply paying more attention in ways that we have completely forgotten? Perhaps belief didn't close their minds. Perhaps it opened them. Not because they stopped asking questions, but because they believed the world itself had answers worth searching for. Today we often ask, can science explain it? Perhaps our ancestors asked a different question. What is nature trying to teach us? And maybe that's why they told stories, not to replace knowledge, but to protect it, to remind future generations to keep looking, to keep searching, and to keep wondering. Because once we believe we've explained everything, we stop discovering. And here's the thought I can't let go of. Maybe we've become so busy trying to understand the world that we've forgotten how to experience it. Maybe if we slowed down again, walked into the wild and sat quietly beneath an ancient tree, or listened to the silence inside an old stone chamber, we might begin to notice things that we've been walking past all our lives. Now, not because we found another world, but because we finally started paying attention to this one. And who knows, perhaps there's still more to discover, which is really exciting. Perhaps our ancestors weren't trying to teach us what to think. Perhaps they were trying to teach us how to see. The next clue, guys. If these stories were protecting knowledge, what knowledge were they trying to protect? Healing, the stars, the land, or something we've simply forgotten how to notice? Come and wander with me, because every mystery leads to another clue. Until next time, guys, let's keep listening to the whispers of the wild. Thanks.